you've been falling asleep during hypnosis sessions still thinking that it's working, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's probably not working the way you think that it is. In this video, I'm going to break down what's clinically proven about falling asleep during hypnosis. So stick around to the end so you can make sure you're getting the full benefit and not wasting your time. Something that is not shared online is that at this time, there is no clinical evidence that says that hypnosis works while you sleep. So anyone who is sharing information online is coming from their experience, their theories, or their assumptions. And to be clear, we are talking about listening to hypnosis during sleep, not hypnosis for sleep, but listening to it while you're in the state of sleep. There's no clinical evidence, just people speaking from their experience. So with that, let's talk about a few other things, like what hypnosis actually is, because this is important to distinguish if hypnosis is possible during sleep. The way that I see it as a certified clinical hypnotherapist who has gone through clinical hypnotherapy training is hypnosis isn't sleep. And this is where some people get hung up because they think that because hypnosis feels like sleep, that it is sleep, and it's not. It's not the same thing. Even though if you are in a deep state of hypnosis, you might feel kind of dreamy or floaty. And even if you zone out so far and you wake up feeling like you took a nap, you didn't. It's not the same thing as sleep. When you're in hypnosis, you're actually still in a light state of awareness. Even though your body is relaxed, your mind is still on some level paying attention to what is being said. That's what makes it so effective, is that part of you is turned off, but your subconscious mind is still listening, open to the suggestions that are being shared. And if we look at research, hypnosis and subconscious reprogramming happens during the alpha and theta brainwave state. Sleep happens during the delta brainwave state. So even if you just look at the brainwaves, that shows pretty good information of if your subconscious reprogramming is being effective while you're in sleep. And then another thing that I like to look at is what actually happens in sleep. The short version is that if you fall into sleep, your subconscious mind isn't doing the work. It's not listening. Your subconscious mind's job during sleep is actually to dream. So yes, you might be listening to the recording, but that's not actually landing in the way that you think it is. Caveat is if you're in a light state of sleep, there could be some benefit. It could be picking up on some things, but honestly, it's not really reliable and you're probably not getting the full effect anyway. So it's kind of a waste of time. So if you're not listening while you sleep, when is the best time to listen to a hypnosis track? Honestly, any other time. Really, you can listen to your tracks any other time of the day, but if you're looking for the most effective times to listen to it, it would be right before sleep, but before you get into sleep. So you're still able to notice when the recording ends and then go into sleep. There is a separation. If you're someone who tends to knock out easily, then I would recommend not listening to it in bed or listen to it in an upright, like sitting up position. So that way you're not actually falling into sleep. Or the other really effective time to listen to it is in the morning, right when you get up before you start the day. So you can try listening to that too. But the goal is to not fall asleep at any point. Even if you're listening during the day and you're on the couch and you fall asleep, I would refrain from doing that and instead like sitting in a chair that you know you're not gonna fall asleep during. The goal isn't to fall asleep. The goal is to use it to rewire your patterns. So yes, the bearer of bad news says that if you're listening to your recordings and you're passing out during them, you're not actually getting the benefit that you think that you are. Even though this isn't clinically proven, I just feel like if you're gonna do it and you want the best bang for your buck, don't even chance it and do it at any other time in the day. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time and effort. So if you're listening to this video, I'm assuming that you want your hypnosis to be effective. So I have another video for you that answers the question, how many times do I need to listen to hypnosis in order for it to work? It'll give you so much clarity on how to actually create change with this work so that you're not just listening and hoping for the best. So I'll link that video here and I'll see you over in that video.